While Bionano Genomics with the ticker Bngo has been going down for weeks, the Nasdaq 100 just broke 15,000 US dollars, setting a new all-time high. What is going on with Bionano Genomics? Lord King Dayo is the account that I just created on eToro to invest strictly in Bionano Genomics. The Nasdaq 100 right now is trading at 15,017 US dollars, and you guys might be wondering, Dayo, if the Nasdaq is at all-time high, why is Bionano Genomics struggling to get above 6 US dollars? This is the 6-month performance of the stock market. Biotechnology sector has been hammered heavily. Only about 10% of the biotechnology companies are performing very well, like Moderna, BNTX, NVAX, MRVI. Every other stock in this sector are more or less performing below market expectations. If you go to the biotechnology sector, you guys can easily see that 80 to 90% of the stocks in this sector are underperforming the market. If you take a look at it very well, you can easily tell that the big dogs in the Nasdaq 100 are performing extremely well so far in the first 6 months of this year. Amazon is up 10%, Apple is up 7.25%, Microsoft is up 27%, Google is up 36%, but Baba and Tesla are down. But if you go to the biotechnology sector, which of course is the reason why you're watching this video right now, you can easily see that Moderna, for example, BNTS, for example, they are up huge in the first half of this year. So why is Bionano Genomics underperforming this market? If you take a look at the year to date, Bionano Genomics is up over 60% year to date. So we are more or less not really underperforming the market. But the thing is, most of you guys joined Bionano Genomics when it was already at all-time high. These are the top list of the companies in the Nasdaq 100 in 2021, and most of these stocks are performing perfectly at the moment. That is why the Nasdaq is presently trading above 15,000 US dollars. Now, if you take a look at this, we have Apple, we have Microsoft, we have Amazon, we have Facebook. These 4 companies are presently performing very well. I mean, Apple is more or less trading close to all-time high right now. Microsoft is also trading close to all-time high right now. Amazon is also up close to all-time high. Facebook the same thing, Google is the same thing, but Tesla is underperforming the market, down almost 23% year to date. That is the reason why the S&P 500 right now is trading at all-time high. Biotechnology stocks, for example, like Bionano Genomics, are more or less not really trading at all-time high. Bionano Genomics is down over 50% from where it was a few months ago. In January, around February 16, Bionano Genomics was trading above 15 US dollars, but right now it is down, trading below 7 US dollars. So we are down over 50% from all-time high. Now, this brings us back to the topic of inflation. Inflation is the elephant in the room. Whenever inflation is going higher, all growth stocks like Tesla, like, all these small cap stocks like Bionano Genomics, Nano Dimension, Neo, mention them, they mostly go down because they are always afraid of inflation. Whenever inflation is going up, it means this increases the input cost, material labor, and reduces standards of living. It increases borrowing costs. So all these companies that don't have cash to run their business right now, that are still in research and development phase, they don't have the opportunity to borrow money from banks because it is expensive. But you guys have to remember that Bionano Genomics, we have enough cash at hand. We have about 350 something million US dollars as at the first quarter of this year during the report, so we have enough money for research and development. And the CEO also reminded us that they are not really spending a lot of money into research at the moment because they have everything they need to run the business till the end of this year. So more or less what they are spending money on right now, it surely has to do with advertising, with sales, and with, of course, employing more head count, like the chief business officer, the chief commercial officer that we just employed a few weeks ago. So in conclusion, the market somehow is overreacting to inflation. And another thing that is out there is the variant of the C19 virus. We are talking about the Delta variant. So more or less, these two things are the reason the stock market is going crazy right now. If the federal government is able to control the new variant that is out there, the Delta variant, and if the Fed are able to control inflation, to put a cap on it, I believe everything should be working fine for Bionano Genomics. Genomics going forward. This is the chart of inflation consumer price for the United States, which dates back to 1960, from 1960 to 2020. And as you guys can see, towards 1980, inflation was going crazy at 13.5, but since then it has been dropping massively. In 2009, we saw inflation drop when the economic collapse, and right now in 2015 we also saw a drop in inflation in 2015, and finally in 2020 you guys can see that inflation also has been dropping since 2018 to 2020. Consumer price index is another indicator that investors use to monitor the stock market. Now take a look at the CPI. In 2008, when the economy crashed, you guys can see that it dropped massively. Okay, I mean, it has been going up. This is a graph of it from 1947 to 2021. It has been going up heavily until 2008, when we saw that massive crash in the economy, and you guys can easily see how CPI crashed. And in 2020 it also crashed a little bit, and then it has continued to go higher. So this is more or less what has been happening, and this right here is more or less what the stock market is doing. Okay, according to some experts, the stock market is always going higher. When is it going to stop going higher? Nobody knows. We just have to follow the trend. We need to ride the trend. That's what is happening. Whenever you see an hiccup like what happened in 2008 or 2020 during the lockdown, you have to use it as a buying opportunity. So if you believe in a company that you believe is going to perform very well over a long period of time, like Bionano Genomics, for example, if you believe in their mission, you believe in the team, you believe in the product, and you believe in the stock, what you just have to do is whenever the stock price drops, you use it as an opportunity to add to your portfolio, of course after doing your own due diligence, because I am not a financial advisor. Have a wonderful day, guys. I remain your boy Dayo. This is Frunkla Investment. If you enjoy my content, drop a like and please join the channel. It helps the channel to grow. It is not easy to make video, guys. Ciao.